Welcome in. We're down here in Durant today, catching up with Coach Jim Weisrock of the Durant Wrestling Program. First show back after Christmas break. So, Coach, we're back into the swing of things. Things really pick up now.
Yeah, they do.
2 weeks, 3 weeks out here, we start into conference sectionals and districts, and it's over just like that. So, why don't you bring everybody up to speed? The last time we talked, we were staring down a winter storm. No competition, but the longest period of time that you guys had for break as far as practice time, nearly almost 2 weeks away from school. The guys probably didn't have much going on, didn't have school obviously, so did you guys get to take advantage of any of that time during break to kind of recharge and refocus?
Yeah, well, we had, I did something different. We had a couple snow days, which kind of threw a wrench in some of my, plans, but it actually worked out better because it gave them a couple days off, and then they had the opportunity to kind of, like you said, recharge and kind of, relax a little bit. We had some nagging injuries that kind of helped heal a little bit. And then after Christmas, we pretty much hit it every day, just our normal practice time, and, the boys really responded well. You could tell they were just healed up, ready back to go, a little more energy in the room. We worked a lot on technique and, good positioning over Christmas, and it seemed to work out pretty well.
Come out Christmas, you kind of have to have your final roster set, correct? Were you able to kind of make those decisions coming out of break, or was it you kind of have to, don't you?
Yeah, we have a couple kids that are competing pretty well in wrestle-offs all the time, and I don't really want to say hate. I like to give those kids still the opportunity to wrestle off. It's such a close match in the wrestle offs that I don't want to, deter them. It's, they're pretty equal. So we'll have wrestle offs again next week, and then that'll be the end. Then our final roster will be set. So, it's just a matter of just to keep plugging away, and you want to keep those kids involved in the program, and that's one way to keep them involved in the program is by having wrestle offs still.
You guys started here almost a week ago, last Tuesday. 3 dual meets. Last week was kind of a typical January week. You had 2 duels. Well, typical season week, I should say, because not every January week is double dual week, 3 duels. Ended up getting 2 of those wins. 39-33 over Makokata, 46-32 over Monticello, 45-30 lost to Northeast Goose Lake. 2 of those will actually be in the conference next year, so it's kind of neat to get a little preview of what they may have back. I mean, granted, sometimes maybe you don't know where these guys are class-wise, but just to get a kind of feel of what they look to do technique-wise or trend or whatever. Did you guys go into those matches thinking about that? I mean, was it just kind of you wanted to see the results of your Christmas efforts? What was the goals coming in?
I think a little bit of both. I wanted to see how the kids responded, having all that practice time and getting back into competition, and kind of, I wanted to see them use some of the stuff that we're drilling, and it seemed to work out pretty well. I think the kids really wrestled well as far as position wise and aggressiveness, and I think they wrestled well. It was nice being at home. You know what I mean? The kids, my boys don't get that many home meets, so it's pretty nice having home meets. As far as Monticello and Northeast go, I mean, we're pretty familiar with Northeast. We go up to their tournament every year, and we're pretty familiar with them and kind of know what they're about. And it's always nice to see, like Monticello, which is going to be in our conference next year, and they have good program up there, and it's nice to see more competition within it's not like the CBC isn't tough enough. It's pretty tough now with Monticello and some of those in Northeast and those, and I don't know what the conference is going to be called, but it's just going to make our conference that much tougher. It's going to be good to have competition every week instead of, every once in a while. Right. It'd be nice.
Monticello, 5 pins out of the 9 wins in that. Couple forfeits, but 5 pins, that's pretty exciting. You guys pretty much from 170 on took every class, whether it was a pin, forfeit, or whatnot. Obviously Chase and Aaron took care of business on their end too. Sure. So I mean, that was a good win. 46 points is really good number.
Mm-hmm.
Makokata, same thing. It's kind of start and the finish. Aaron and Chase, and then the heavyweights. Henry Henson did get a decision in that, forfeit in there too. So I mean, 39 points, another good number. And even in the Northeast Goose Lake loss, 30 points isn't that bad. Unfortunately, your big guns didn't get matches in those games. Your big guns didn't get matches in that duel.
Yeah.
Forfeits by Chase and Aaron. I mean, the points are the same, but I mean, you just as soon see them get some time on the mat.
I think we always want mat time, no matter what. I mean, I'm a firm believer in we try not to forfeit, opposite good kids, and we try to match up with good kids. That's what we try to do, and I just like to see the kids continually improving and challenging themselves with good matches, and that's what we try to do as a team. That's what Durant tries to do.
Well, let's step aside. We have another duel, the Mount Air duels. So I had a lot of duels today. So
Yes.
we'll be back right after this and finish off the week.
Great, thanks.